Hello everybody, welcome to my Python tutorial Machine Learning for Beginners. And at the very beginning I would like to give a brief introduction to the Python syntax and programming language, and let's just start. So first of all, comments. Many of the following examples include comments. So comments in Python start with a hashtag character, such as here, and extend to the end of the physical line. So yeah, that's mainly it. We can use the interactive interpreter and as a simple calculator. You can type any expression at it, and it will write the value immediately. Expression syntax is straightforward. The operators such as addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division work just like in other programming languages. For example, here 2 plus 2 equals 4. You immediately get the result. And parentheses can be used for grouping, such as here. And very important, the integer numbers 2, 4, 20, for example, have the type integer. The ones with a fractional part, such as 5.0 or 1.6, have the float type, and classical division with modulo where returns the float. And with Python it is also possible to calculate the powers, just a double multiplication sign, and you will get the 5 squared, which equals to 25. You can assign variables to values with just the equation sign. For example, width equals to 20, heat equals to 5 multiplied by 9, multiply both together, and it returns the value. If a variable is not assigned and you want to return it, it raises a name error and tells you name n is not defined. Let's come to strings. In Python, you can either use single quotes or double quotes. It has the same result. So you can also repeat and concatenate strings. For example, repeat 3 times the string pi and add the string thon equals to python. And concatenate works just with the addition sign. Yes, that's more or less it. And what about concatenating a number with a string? If you want to do it like this, it will raise a type error because you can just concatenate string with each other, not a string with an integer. But you can handle this problem easily by translating the integer type into a string type. So just put your number inside the brackets of string type. And strings, of course, are indexed. The first character having index 0. So if you want to get a specific character from a specific index, just use the word variable and inside squared brackets the respective index. For example, 0, the first character is p, and the 5th character is n here. Indices may also have negative numbers when you use it when you want to start counting from the right. So from the right it starts with -1, which is the last character. -1, which is the last character, or for example the second last character equals to 0. You can just insert here the negative index. And to quick comparison, I illustrated it here. So the regular way starts from 0 to 6, and the When you're starting from the right, it starts with -1 till 6. In addition to indexing, slicing is also supported. While indexing is used to obtain individual characters, slicing allows you to obtain substring. For example, the substring from position 0 to 2. And here it's very important to remember that the left one, where it starts, is included, so the first character included, while the 2 is excluded. So we have the characters 0 and 1, which is P and Y. We also have, or slice indices have useful defaults. An omitted first index default is 0. An omitted second index defaults to the size of the string being sliced. So if we want to have everything starting from the first character till the second, so we omit the first index, and here remember the second index is not included. Same the other way around. If you want to have everything starting from the fourth index till the very end, omit the last index. You can also combine both, and at the end you will receive the whole string. And you can also start counting from the right. So here we have everything from the right till the -2nd index. The built-in function len returns the length of the string, so it's the number of characters, which are 34 in this case. So Python knows a number of compound data types used to group together other values. The most versatile is the list, which can be written as a list of comma-separated values or items between the square brackets. Lists might contain items of different types, but usually the items all have the same type. So, like strings, lists can be indexed and slices. Here, for example, return the first element of our list, which equals to 1. Or starting from the right, so we are taking the last element, which is 25. Or we can also do slicing, get everything starting from the right till the index -3, which are the last 3 elements, 25, 16, and 9. And very important here to remember, all slice operations return a new list containing the requested elements. This means that the following slice returns a new shallow copy of the list. So we have here shallow copy. And yeah, lists support also concatenation. For example, here our variable, which is assigned to a list, and we can concatenate with a new list, and this is resulting that all elements are grouped together within one list. And you can also add new items to existing lists by just calling the append method. So you're having here your old list, calling append method, and expects argument which element you want to add. In this case, 216, and here we successfully append our list by the element 216. Assignments to slice is also possible, of course, and this can even change the size of the list or clear it entirely. So we have here lists consist of letters from A to G, And if we want, for example, we want to replace CDE by capital letters, CDE. So we are taking our list. We have to say which part of the lists we want to replace, and then by which values we want, or items we want to replace it. And as you can see here, CDE have been replaced by capital letters CDE. If we want to remove them, we are doing the same, telling which lists, which part of the list, and equal it to an empty list. And here CDE is missing, so we removed it. And if you want to clear the entire list, just replace everything by an empty list. And the built-in function len also applies to list, so it returns how many items do I have in my list. Another cool thing you can do is nest lists into lists. For example, we create a list A containing ABC, N containing 1, 2, 3, and X is a list containing list A and list N. So we have here our list X, and the first element of our list is the list A, which contains ABC, and the second element of our list X is the list N. And if I get the first element of our X, it will return the entire list. If I want to get one single element out of our nested list, then I have to tell first which item of our list, and then which element of our nested list. That's everything for now, and I'm looking forward to proceed with machine learning tutorial. Enjoy machine learning!